Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more His Dark Materials. This is season 2, episode 3, and last time we had the cave, Lyra being hooked up to that machine and seeing all those symbols pop up, similar to the way the alethiometer works. So it's very, very cool to see that. Mary Malone desperately wants her to come back. I hope she does, so that they can continue helping each other. And yeah, Lyra and Will had a heart-to-heart conversation that really helped build their trust, build their friendship. I'm really happy with their chemistry and the way their friendship is growing. So looking forward to that. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Take a quick moment to leave a like, really helps with the channel, and let's get started.
The Magisterium will pay for their crimes, but we cannot lose sight of the great war ahead. All of the world depends on the child.
Baby Yoda?
She is more
To find out more about Dust or Roger.
Flash pan. Wait, she's going by herself?
But the alethiometer said that we should.
Yeah. Leave a note that says "Gone leaving."
Please, Scorsby.
Is that
I call
protection?
ye and declare ye now. Return.
Is the wind blowing him a certain way because of that?
Leave.
Find the note. Is that the note right there? Yeah. Couldn't have put it somewhere more noticeable.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh crap.
Walters.
Mary!
Let's go.
Why are we whispering?
There's a policeman in my office asking questions about you. Do you need help?
Oh crap!
What's your name?
Lizzie, what's yours?
I'm Inspector Walters, Lizzie. And I've got a few questions, if that's okay with you.
Shouldn't we wait for the girl's parents?
Do you go to school?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you understand homework?
Some of it.
Is Will staying with you?
Yes, he is. He's...
Oh shit!
Where is he?
Damn it!
Lyra.
Don't. Why'd you fall for
I
that?
think that the girl's guardian.
Whoa!
Take a left, Lyra. Just down here.
But they're together, actually. Ah, damn it.
Just let me out! Please, Mr. Latchman, let me out.
Keeping her trust is more important at the moment.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Did he take it? He took the alethiometer.
He was nothing but a thief.
Oh, Jesus. That was what was most important, not keeping her trust. It was stealing the alethiometer.
Grumman survived that trap.
That's great news. You tell you anything else?
He worked at the observatory for a while.
Thank you.
Huh.
It's just a simple question that needs a simple answer. Is Lyra safe?
Look at this.
One word, yes or no?
Who's that in the tower?
It'll be a ghost or something. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if it's haunted.
Why would she lie?
Person.
It can't be. There's no way in and no way out.
Hmm.
You're almost a grown-up, and you know what that means. Won't be long before the specters are after you.
I'm not scared.
That's because you've never seen them at work.
Write them. Maybe I'm going mad.
She got away, apparently, the kid.
Dr. Haley, could I ask you about a Dr. Stanislaus Grumman? An Englishman, despite the name.
It's a heretic.
I didn't know that.
We better get going.
Oh.
Weather being what it is. Yenisei River, though, that's...
Yeah, I was about to say, get ready to defend yourself.
Dr. Haley. Damn fool. Why did you do that?
He didn't give us a choice. You didn't shoot to kill.
God damn it. Could you have placed it anywhere harder for him to find? He's literally looking in cookie jars for you. Ah! There we go. Oh. She came here.
Really, someone took it.
But we need it. Without that, we'll never find my dad.
I know.
We need to go back to Interrogates now.
No, we can't leave without the alethiometer. We can't do anything without it.
Do you have any idea who took it then?
You have his number.
He gave me his card. Charles Latcher.
Yorick!
Hold back. I know that bird.
I
Bill.
must do it in ignorance.
She followed Ezreal through.
Thank you.
Top of the
Is that the same woman that was talking to...
Second outsider we've had in today.
Yeah.
We had an aeronaut in earlier. And I've just heard he's been arrested.
Oh, there we go.
Who are you and what do you want?
Is that how you greet visitors?
Did you bring food?
No.
Then who are you and what do you want?
You are... What does the name Lyra Belacqua mean to you?
I don't know. What does it mean to you?
This is serious. Your life depends on it.
That laugh and then...
Oh, is she any relation to Ezreal Black?
I'm her mother.
So?
So she needs me.
No, she doesn't.
There are things that she just doesn't understand.
See, I think there are things that you don't understand. You love her.
Of course I do.
Doesn't mean you won't hurt her. Doesn't mean she's safe with you. It doesn't work that way.
She's safe with me.
The woman who turns children into ghosts, I don't think so.
Oh, jeez.
My father hit me so hard with his shoe, my legs swelled up. I couldn't sit, I couldn't stand, I couldn't do anything. He'd humiliate me until I'd said enough sorries to make up for whatever thing he decided that day would justify his time.
He's winning this interaction. She's shaken. She doesn't know what she can do. She has no other move than causing pain.
You do know, don't you?
You know nothing about me.
I think he does.
I believed it. I believed him. I believed I was nothing. Believed I deserved it. I was almost grateful for it when it came. And it won't break me, and you know it won't. Because it wouldn't break you either. You can threaten me, torture me. I will never tell you where Lyra is.
He was never going to give up Lyra, but I think he did everything he could not to get tortured.
What is this?
It's popcorn.
It's disgusting. It tastes like wood shaving.
You can stop eating it.
I can't.
You take it seriously.
Oh, I want to watch the movie too. Wait. There's a scene in that movie that's like that, crossing over into another world like them? She hasn't seen any of the movies. Any of them. I know where she is, Boreal. Ah. Holy crap. Oh, damn.
Thank you.
I'm searching for Lyra myself, but if you find her,
Keep her safe.
please, keep her safe.
Oh, damn. He's still dragging the snake around? Oh, man.
To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders.
Ah, damn it. Hide from the cameras, guys.
What a pleasant surprise. You better come in.
Wait, hasn't
This is Mark.
What can I do for you?
They didn't meet? He was...
And Mark? I take it you mean this?
That's mine.
Yours? I think you'd find it's mine.
The party in London.
Now she remembers. Get me the object that I want, and I'll return the alethiometer to you.
What is it that you want?
The knife.
Nowhere. You found a doorway. Bring the knife to me, and I'll give you what you want.
I'll get your knife.
Subtext, we'll cut you open with it. Is that the end of the episode already? Jeez. Frickin' Boreal. He's so slippery, just like his snake demon, I imagine. Because I mentioned last episode that I thought that Lyra had seen him before, and somebody in the comments said that they were at the same party that time, but that she didn't pay him that much attention, I guess. And then, prior to this episode, I thought that Will had seen him at some point because Boreal kept visiting his mom, but apparently Boreal actually only ever interacted with his mother. So he knows how to keep a low profile and use that to his advantage. He knows when to strike, so he's really good at what he does. Losing the alethiometer is huge. They're completely lost without it, and I don't know, are there any rules with the alethiometer? Can you ask it at the start of each day, like, what should I watch out for in the coming day? Especially going out to a hostile world. She left a note for Will that he couldn't find for practically the entire day. Basically said, gone leavin'. That's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference, by the way. But yeah, Lord Boreal says he'll return the alethiometer if they bring him the knife. And that's going to be super interesting. I was hoping they'd just be able to swipe the alethiometer right out from him, but sadly they couldn't. And yeah, I wonder what use he has for the knife and how he knows about it. It's in a tower with no entrances. How? And what even is the point of that, unless they specifically wanted to keep the knife safe? And why did Angelica lie and try to convince Will that it was a ghost that was in the tower and not an actual person? I don't know about that. And if it is an actual person, would they be an adult? Because if they were, they would be attacked by specters, right? I can't imagine that the tower is somehow just impervious to specter attacks, right? I don't know. Really, really like this episode, though. Mary Malone is freaking awesome. First, she has a healthy skepticism of the police when he tried to get to Lyra, and she tried to get Lyra to run before the guy even found her. But then once he did and she was being interrogated, she accidentally gave up Will, which is just, oh man, it's like she had all these answers rehearsed, but then she just tried to answer everything as fast as she could. Damn. And then Mary Malone puts herself in the guy's way to help her escape, like waves to her to like run, get out of there. Puts her own body on the line. For all she knew, she could have been arrested. The guy could have gotten violent with her. Any number of different outcomes, but she was there to protect Lyra no matter what. That was really, really cool. The show is really making us like her a lot. And afterwards, she's been very, very desperate to figure out how dark matter works. But now that she knows it can give answers, the answer she wants most is not anything that she's been focusing on before, but is Lyra safe? I love Mary Malone. She's so cool. And once she got that information that Lyra had escaped from the campus security, I'm guessing, there was like a little smile on her face. I wish she had a way for Lyra to contact her. I wish she had given her a way to contact her. But also knowing how Boreal works, he probably has her under surveillance now too, or at least know to check in on her every once in a while. But yeah, she's so cool. We see Serafina Pekala's demon reach out to Yorick. Definitely feels like he'll be roped back into all of this. Everyone's looking out for Lyra, so... but the witches now know where Lyra is. They know she went through the portal or the gate, or whatever you call it, not with Azrael, but after Azrael. But yeah, everybody looking out for her, including Lee Scorsby. I feel like he and Mary Malone would get along well. They would bond over their shared love for Lyra. They're both like surrogate parents to her, essentially, and in place of her actual horrible parents. And so yeah, he went looking for answers about Stanislaus Grouse Grumman, who has some sort of protection for Lyra. So I'm questioning if he was the one in the beginning casting the spell on the ring to like blow Lee towards the village. If he was, couldn't he just blow the balloon towards where he is? I don't know. Lee did get some answers though, but also accidentally had to kill a guy in self-defense. And Hester, sweet Hester. There's so many just like wholesome characters in this horrible world. I love the way demons work. Like, she knew instantly what he was feeling, the guilt of killing a man, and she told him that he had no choice, trying to reassure him. It feels strangely wonderful, like having a part of you that can know what you're feeling at any moment and offer you comfort. Just the thought of that just makes me feel a certain way. But yeah, Lee got caught, got tortured or beat up at the very least. It feels like he got beat up, and then... Yeah, it feels like he got beat up, and then... Marisa Coulter was there to torture him to give up information on Lyra. And I thought that Lee actually didn't know where she went, but apparently he did, I guess. Yeah, I thought the front desk woman at the inn was the same woman at the bar, but I was like, is she working 2 jobs or something? But apparently she was. But yeah, the whole town has bought into the magisterium, so she sent Lee towards the observatory and sent the officers after him. And yeah, he wound up in prison being interrogated by Marisa Coulter. And that was a heck of a scene between Lee and Marisa. Lee, I think the way Lin-Manuel Miranda played him, he played him scared, but putting up a brave face. We saw him wince when Marisa Coulter got close. The second time she came in, when she threw the key to him, he winced when she got close. The sounds he made when she like struck him, I'm not entirely sure how hard and strong he is when it comes to torture. I feel like he would have suffered a lot, but yeah, it made me feel like he was very afraid of the pain that she could inflict on him, but that he was putting up a brave face so that he could convince her that nothing she could ever do would make him give up the information, which was true. He would never give up the information at all, but he was also trying not to get tortured. But yeah, like I said in the reaction, yes, Lyra's important, very important. Like, the fate of the entire world rests on her shoulders. Actually, the fate of all the worlds relies on her in a great sense. But I feel like it feels weird to say, like, you're worth 1/10 of someone else. That feels self-deprecating in a sense. I mean, it's coming from like a pseudo-parent, so it's a little different. I could definitely imagine thinking that of my hypothetical child, that they're worth 10 of me. But I feel like if they change the wording around, it would make a big difference. Instead of saying I'm worth 1/10 of her, say that she's worth 10 of me. That feels like it's building her up more than like putting yourself down. Because I think Lee Scorsby views himself pretty highly as well. It's just that he thinks she's way more important. But yeah, anyway. Lee was able to read Marisa Coulter really well and show that they're very much alike, that he would never break because she would never break in his situation. And it was such a great scene because Marisa was so shook by a guy who was beaten, battered, in chains. She physically had all the power over him in that exchange, and yet he came away from that encounter having completely defeated her. It was just really, really compelling to watch. And Marisa Coulter does care about Lyra in her own sick way. Not that she could ever... I mean, Lee did say that it was possible, but like, it didn't really matter. He did not hold back in telling her what he thought at all. First, he asked her if she loves Lyra, and there was some hesitation in her answer. I think she is trying to love her because there's something within her that wants to love her and does love her, but she doesn't know how to do that exactly. She knows in herself that she doesn't act like someone who loves her, so she doesn't know how to show love exactly yet. So I think that was a reason for the hesitation. And she does say yes, of course she loves her, but Lee, with a spectacular line, it's not enough though, is it? Doesn't mean you won't hurt her, doesn't mean she's safe with you. It doesn't work that way. That line gave me chills. It was so good. Just spectacular, spectacular writing. I don't know if that line was lifted straight from the books or we have screenwriters to thank for that, but yeah, just applause for whoever, if it was Philip Pullman or the screenwriters. And or the TV adapter people. It's still called screenwriters, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And Marisa understands just how much he cares for her and breaks back into the prison to let him out so that there are more people out in their world who are looking for Lyra to protect her. rather than to kidnap her, use her, or whatever. So yeah, he thanks her despite her threatening torture before, because he cares more about his shot to save Lyra than about anything that could ever happen to him. So yeah, and I felt like she was pretty shook by him saying thank you too, like being shown appreciation. That was new to her as well. So yeah, so many people care so much about Lyra. She has so many people looking out for her. People, bears, witches. Again, I think Mary Malone and Lee Scorsby would get along great. So I don't know if there's a chance for them to meet at some point, but I hope there is. But yeah, what is an aeronaut without his ship? He says it's too dangerous to get his balloon back. So I guess we'll see what more Lee is capable of in the coming episodes. And oh yeah, the freaking movie scene, the movie theater scene. Paddington. I've seen a trailer for that, but I don't know what it's about. But there was a scene where he like crosses over into a different universe or a different dimension, and I was like, that's so fitting for this show, right? But also Lyra with the freaking popcorn. That was so good. What is it? It's disgusting. Then stop eating it. And her mouth is full of popcorn. I can't. Oh, that was so good. Lyra is so adorable. It's great. All right. I'm trying my best to keep editing and commentary shorter so I can have more time for other things. This is still winding up 10 minutes though. But I got so much work coming in the next month or two that I want to get as far ahead as possible and to have some time to rest. So hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Take a moment to leave a like. Really, really helps out this channel. It's been struggling a little more than I'd want recently. So yeah, help me out real quick. Thanks. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.